APF2K sports fans, are you ready for some football? Coming to you live from Liberty Park. Today's game is hosted by the Americans. They'll be defending against the Federals. I'm Dan Stevens, and with me as always, Peter O'Keefe. Okay, let's do a rundown of the all-pro talent in today's game.
Otto Graham and Dwight Stevenson lead the charge for the Federals. These two legends bring a level of intensity to the game that cannot be matched. You can only hope to keep up with them. But the other team is also loaded with talent. Warren Moon and Jackie Smith lead the charge for the Americans. Here are two stars that define a team and make it so much more than just a mere collection of players. And besides, look at the rest of the players on this list. Not bad at all.
Hey Warren, this should be fun.
The Federals will make the selection. What is the call?
We want tails.
It is head.
We'll receive.
The Americans have won the toss and select to receive.
Shot sends it away to begin the game. Flyer catches it back at the 9. Tackled at the 29.
Irving Fryer got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put much on the run back.
The Americans send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Thomas chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down. Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught just barely past the markers for a first. First down, tight end to the left. Thomas pitches it in the flat, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Thurman Thomas made the grab back there and then tacked on a few more. Nice play.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Thomas carries it past scrimmage and maybe picks up 1 on the play. They convert on third down. First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Moon tips it to the left sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Charlie Stoutmeyer couldn't get all the way positioned for the interception, but still managed to graze the ball with his fingertips.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Thomas ends up losing 5 on the play, and that will bring up third down.
Just a few more yards and we can put...
Takes him down back at the 49. That will bring up fourth down. Hillbold lines up for the punt.
Let's block the play, y'all. Let's go.
Hillbold takes the snap and punts it away.
This is what I want. Double weak stretch.
The Federals find themselves in dangerous territory and will start this one way back at their own 5-yard line. Campbell is at the 20. No one in front of him. 30, 15, touchdown.
Earl Campbell keeps it in the family on this play, and he had a lot of brothers to help him. Yeah, that design run was a success because he followed his blockers. Without him, he wouldn't have gone anywhere.
That's the first time they tried to run it there, and the decision paid off pretty big.
Yeah, when you've got ball carriers like him, it's foolish not to make the running game part of your attack.
It's good. Shot sends it downfield. Pryor hauls it in at the 10. Stopped at the 29.
Irving Pryor could have really done some damage off that less than stellar kick, but his run back is only so-so.
The Americans had their last drive stalled at the tail end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 29-yard line. Pryor didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference.
Otis Wilson slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
Moon throws a bullet to the flat hand. Second down, both wideouts to the right. Bryant makes the catch out to the left, and he's looking for room. Touchdown!
Warren Moon makes a terrific completion in double coverage here. Wow, now that is one confident QB. His first huge connection of the day was 2 inches from the sun, I swear.
All right, settle down. Slight exaggeration there. All right, that was a big play. This defense better watch themselves. A line has just been drawn. It's good. Obiagelu boots it away. Little gives the kickoff at the 9. Tackled at the 29.
Floyd Little tried to run it out, but the defense preferred that he stayed put, and they made their case pretty forcefully there.
The Federals got into the end zone last time they had it, and they're looking to do it again. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Graham throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 33. Gets out at the 33.
Otto Graham threw the football across the field and got it to land right on the receiver's front porch. Man, I need him to train my paper boy.
They move the ball, and it will be second down. Campbell has his number called on second down and rambles for about 5.
Eugene Robinson made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
They don't allow them to convert, but they did allow them to get very close.
Third and short. Let's see if they can come up with another big stand.
Graham rifles it out left side, and it's caught at the 46. Tackled at the 48. First down, 10 yards to go. He's got the first down and a whole lot more. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Pass interference. And the penalty is the ball.
Come on, let's find our rhythm.
Earl Campbell is wide open on that play. Makes you wonder if the defensive coordinator wants to keep his job or not. Earl Campbell stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Third down with the tight end right. Graham throws this one right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Bobby Chris turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Shot kicks from 39 yards out, and they take the lead.
J.D. Shot knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
Shot kicks it away. Pryor catches it back at the 9. Brought down hard at the 39.
Irving Pryor is going to take this well-kicked ball off to the races. He found a seam and some blocking and a few nice moves to boot. Nice return.
The Americans take the field, and their running game has yet to get on track. We'll see if it happens here as we start in at their 39-yard line. Stoutmire tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Charlie Stoutmire came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That's the second time he slapped that ball out of there.
Excellent read and reaction skills make him a nightmare to try and get the ball past.
Boone throws a bullet to the flat, and the reception's made at the 37, runs out of bounds at the 43.
Thurman Thomas snatched it out of the air without any challenge from the defense, Dan. You know, my grandmother could have covered him better.
Time and time again, he makes a fantastic option of himself coming out of the backfield.
There's some runners that just have a knack for the passing game, and this guy's got it.
Curtin catches it over the middle, and he's stopped right there. Wilson was in on the tackle. Fourth down coming up.
Here I come, punter. I'm coming. I'm going to block the punt.
Gilmore gets the snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 21. The Federals will start the drive at their own 21-yard line. Campbell takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Finally gets out of bounds at the 32. That will bring up first down.
Down! Sit. They're going air. They're going air. I see pass.
Campbell is at the 45. Campbell gains a bunch on the play, and that brings up first down.
I've got this down over here.
Park tackles in for a short loss.
Nick Park would not be denied and dropped him for a huge loss. Big play.
That's his second tackle so far.
Down! Sit!
Here we go. Here we go.
Graham gets some air under this pass, and the reception is made for a first and more. Touchdown!
Ernest Givens shows here why he's so dangerous after the catch.
Great burst after he gets his hands on it.
Oh, and there he goes. Unbelievable talent.
Big play to snare that one and put 6 on the board.
He's got a nose for the end zone, Dan, and the ability to get there. Coverage better tighten up, though, unless they want to see that play again.
Now the point after, and it's good. Shot kicks it off. Pryor fields it at the 10. Stopped at the 34.
Irving Pryor took the pint-sized kick and ran it back for a gallon-sized return.
The Americans stalled early last drive. We'll have to see what happens here. We'll start at their 34-yard line. Smith grabs the bullet, and he's looking for room. Finally gets out of bounds at the 45. That will bring up first down. throws a heater right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Keller turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down from the arm. Thomas catches it in the flat and is at the 45. Finally popped out of bounds at the 42.
I'm on today. Just keep getting to the right spot, and I'm fine.
Moon fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 42, and he's stopped right there.
Warren Moon has obviously got the arm to get the job done in tight spaces.
He's been on point with the short pass so far, Dan. That pattern's worked so well, we're probably going to see it over and over again.
Well, why not, Peter? His receivers are open and making grabs, and nobody has really stopped him from doing it. Thomas catches it in the flat and gets past the markers for a first down. First down, 2 wideouts on the field. Moon passes this one, and he connects at the 20, and he's stopped right there.
Reg Hickenbotham
Had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Thomas picks up about 2, and that brings up first down. Bull goes right up the middle and will gain close to 6. And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Federals enjoying the lead, 17-7.
Don't buy that play action fake.
Thomas chews up 4 yards, and that brings up third down.
Charlie Stoutmeyer made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Thomas gets the ball again and converts the 3rd down.
Thurman Thomas was assisted on that play by some great blocking that opened up holes for him. Without those blockers, he would have been toast.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the first.
Bull loses 1 on the play, and that brings up second down. Wilson tackles him for a short loss.
Otis Wilson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
Holloway sacks him back at the 10. A flag is thrown on the play. Let's see what it is.
Neutral zone infraction. And repeat, third down.
Freddie Washington was lined up on the ball, and the ref called him on it. That's a neutral zone infraction.
This kind of pickup should be no problem for us.
Four on the play clock. Parker gets the sack way back at the 8. That will bring up 4th and goal. Obiagelu with a 25-yarder, and it's through the goalposts and good. Obiagelu kicks it off. Little fields the kickoff at the 11. Hammered down at the 33. The Federals bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 33-yard line. Grabs the fastball over the middle and is well past the markers for a first down. First down, one man back. Campbell gets his 7th carry of the game and will lose about a yard here.
Eugene Robinson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That will be his 4th tackle, and he's hitting hard out there in the secondary.
Well, he's making him think twice before going his direction.
20, 10, finally stopped at the 2. It'll be first and goal.
Run, pass, or even a quarterback sneak. All options here.
Campbell will get the carry on first down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Earl Campbell used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Campbell takes it off the toss and gets the touchdown.
This is a nice run here, and when you watch the replay, Dan, check out his field vision. Great job of finding space.
That was his 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Shot sends it downfield. Fryer fields it way back at the 8. Dragged down at the 29.
Irving Fryer got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
Here we go, guys. Strong. Pro. Strong.
The Americans came away with 3 last time out and are looking for more. They'll start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Thomas is at the 40. Thomas chews up 14 yards, and that will bring up first down. Thomas takes this one way out left and chews up about 4 on the play. Takes it off the toss and will lose about a yard here.
Ronnie Schmidt makes a nice stop in the backfield here, throwing his man into the turf behind the line. I guess the ball carrier's travel plans were canceled. Oh, he's not going anywhere. Pow, you're down. Nice tackle.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Roy Morton.
They were just a little off back there.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Hillbold gets the ball and punts it away. Givens makes a fair catch at the 20.
We're right where we want to be in this game. Let's keep...
The Federals come out on offense, and they are well ahead. They'll start this drive at their own 21-yard line. Campbell gains 8 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
Earl Campbell sticks close to his blockers here, and it pays off.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Campbell carries it for the 12th time and heads out right. Givens catches it left sideline and is well past the markers for a first down. Graham throws a beauty to the right get hit to try and jar the ball loose. First down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Down! Set! Watch the pass! Here it comes! Watch the throw! Watch the throw!
Campbell will take the handoff and barely gets past the line of scrimmage for a negligible gain on the play.
Let's keep it going.
Campbell charges off right guard and picks up the first down.
And they eat up some major yards on that run. This is a well-prepared rushing game.
Well, Peter, credit his speed coupled with the great blocking that he got, and that ensured he had room to run.
They are the total package.
Nice run, Peter, and he's putting together some very nice stats.
Definitely. Up to now, he's got 204 yards on 14 carries.
Lloyd makes the hit in the backfield at the 20. Campbell carries it for the 4th straight time and picks up a couple.
There ain't no chance they're going to get this. Too many yards.
3rd down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Sit!
Sounder pulls it along here, and that's a touchdown.
Otto Graham throws right past the coverage and into his receiver's hands. Nice throw.
Whoa, he stuck that one in there for his 2nd TD, as he has been doing game in and game out.
Yeah, he's proven today that he is the man.
It's good. Shot, boots it away. Pryor catches it at the 11. Tackled at the 30.
Irving Pryor made a mediocre kick a little more mediocre with a decent run back there.
The Americans need to score here before the half to get some momentum. They'll start at their own 30-yard line. Moon zings it to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Eric Keller came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That was the 4th time they've swatted the ball out of the air, and the offense is looking frustrated.
The D is showing excellent fundamentals right here.
2nd down, 3 wideouts in the game. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. Moon zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. It'll be 4th down.
Irving Pryor ran out of bounds there, well short of where he wanted to go.
They get some yards out of that play, but they are short.
Yeah, didn't get quite the punch they wanted to.
I want to lay it all out on this butt block.
Hillbold takes the long snap and punts it away. Ground to a halt at the 29. The Federals come out on the field and are looking to extend their lead before the break. They'll start at their own 29-yard line. Campbell chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down, 2 tight ends in the game. Campbell will get the carry on 2nd down and maybe picks up 1 on the play. 3rd down. The clock is now at 11. Eventually slides down at the 49. And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Federals in command of this one, 31-10.
Well, Dan, what do you say? You ready to dive into the 2K Sports halftime show?
Well, here's a look at our halftime stats, and as you can see, it paints a pretty clear picture. The Americans are certainly losing because of it. It's hard to win when you play like that. Let's get started in this one early in the first quarter. Campbell is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then he's off to the races. A 95-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Federals strike first and go up by 7. The Americans, still early in the first, Pryor emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 61-yard touchdown for the home team. Midway through the first, game tied 7-all. Graham would find his target on this one. The Federals again have it. Givens emerged as a real weapon as he pulled one in here. A 52-yard touchdown for the visitors. The Federals out in front, 17-7. After driving 58 yards on 13 plays, Obiagelu would be called upon for the field goal try, and he'd come through. A 26-yard field goal. The Americans climb back into the game, now down by 7. Trying to answer back, Campbell would come up with a big play here as he gets the carry and has clear sailing ahead. A 51-yard play that set up a visitor's touchdown. Late into the second quarter, the Federals ahead by 14. Graham went up top on a third down play, and he was able to find his man. They've opened it up and now lead by 21. The Federals creeping up on the end of the half. Graham got the call on third down, and it paid off. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play, and that will do it. The Americans are down big at halftime, 31-10.
Excellent job, Dan.
The Federals will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are dominating this game. Currently, they are up large, 31-10. Let's get down to the field and the action. Obiagelu sends it away to begin the second half. Tackled at the 26. The Federals are really in command and have yet another shot to score. Their offense takes the field and starts this drive at their own 26-yard line. Campbell punches this one left of center and passes the line. Stopped at the 32. Campbell gains 3 yards, and that will bring up third down.
Greg Lloyd made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
That will be his 4th tackle of the contest. Campbell has his number called on third down and heads wide left, forced out at the 40. That will bring up first down.
Ready for this? Tight triple, strong draw.
First down, both tight ends left.
Down! Sit.
Campbell gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Down! Counter, watch down! Sit.
Tuggle tackles in for a short loss.
Jesse Tuggle targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, he's been lighting up the defensive side of the ball today and getting some nice numbers out of it.
You bet. So far, he's got 5 tackles.
This one will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Kendall Souter
Dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Barker lines up for the punt. Barker gets the ball and punts it away. Dragged down at the 22.
Man, I don't care what the score is. We're coming back, baby.
The Americans are fading fast and desperately need to score. Their offense will start this drive at their own 22-yard line. The ball's loose. They get it back. Tippins stops that one cold way back there at the 16.
How's that poison taste, huh? How's it taste?
Moon throws a heater, and he connects at the 18, and he's stopped right there.
Reg Hickenbotham faced single coverage there and was able to get by it for the reception. That's how you draw it up.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this third down.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Simmons makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. That will bring up fourth down.
Cecil Simmons knocked that pass down. Man, he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Yet another big play by this defense. That was their fifth batted ball today.
Yeah, you can see them start to anticipate the path of the throw the minute the quarterback lines up.
Tackled at the 49.
Ernest Givens racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Federals start this one on the center logo at the 49-yard line.
Watch the pass! Watch the pass!
Campbell has his number called on first down and takes it upfield. Finally dropped at the 24.
Come on, D. Too much, too much. Don't give him anything.
Graham fires this one over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
Pass interference. And the ball is placed automatic first down.
Larry Dixon slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
There's still time left. We got to start making some stops.
The referee blows the play dead, and we've got flags all over the place. Let's see what the call is.
Delay of game.
The Federals got called for a delay of game on that one, Dan. They should have been more aware of the clock.
Campbell gets the toss and runs into traffic. Knocked out of bounds at the 19.
Earl Campbell didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense had their number.
Not much available as far as closing the gap, Peter.
Absolutely right. They still have a long way to go.
Second down from the shotgun. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Adams Brigham just flailed there. Horrible lapse in concentration.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Graham rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
No points here. We're going to bust it alive.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the field. 5 on the play clock. Shot kicks from 36 yards out, and he knocks it through the uprights.
J.D. Shot has no problem getting this one between the sticks for 3. Oh, he was so close. He could have made that if he was wearing wooden clogs.
Well, unfortunately, I have a feeling we'll never know for sure. For the first time today, they leave the red zone with only a field goal to show for it.
Overall, Dan, the defense has to be happy with how that one played out.
Dragged down at the 30.
Irving Fryer received that nice kick and a nice little run back after the catch. Good job.
The Americans take the field, and their running game hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as we start at their own 30-yard line. Smith reels in the football and tries to get free, and he's stopped right there. throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 32, tackled at the 43. We have a penalty marker on the play. Let's get the call from the field.
An eligible receiver down for 12-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
Patrick Moran had no business being downfield on that one. He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was an ineligible receiver.
Second and 10 from your American.
Thomas grabs the rope right side, and that's a gain of 7 on the play.
Thurman Thomas does a solid job getting past the D with that move to get some post-catch yardage. That's style and grace and athleticism all wrapped up into one play. Beautiful.
He did a good job getting his hands around the football, and then he just took off with it.
Yeah, he's not running any tricky patterns, but can pick up the extra yardage when he needs to.
Hayden will take this one off the toss and gets past the line. Tackled at the 38. Stoutmeyer will be credited with the tackle. It'll be 4th down. Hillbold takes the snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 29.
Ernest Givens got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Federals' offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 29-yard line. Campbell takes it for his 26th carry and heads wide left. Finally dropped at the 43. Campbell gains 3 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Campbell takes it across the line and will gain close to 6.
Earl Campbell stayed with his blockers on that last one, and it paid off big time. You know, Dan, it's always good to have a wingman or two.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Campbell takes the handoff and searches for a hole. Hauls him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. It'll be 4th down. Barker gets the snap and punts it away. Breyer makes a fair catch at the 14. The Americans haven't gotten much out of their offense recently and are looking to get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 15-yard. Puts him down back at the 13.
Lee Scott read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his 2nd tackle so far.
There ain't no comeback lane for you.
Thomas loses about 3, and that brings up 3rd down.
Ronnie Schmidt read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
Good defense that's forced 2 losses in a row. Price hauls it in right side, and he's stopped right there. Molden with the tackle. 4th down coming up.
Oh yeah, this one's mine. This one's mine.
Hillbold gets the snap and punts it away. Tackle at the 49.
Ernest Givens got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Federals take the field, and they have had some big running plays. We'll see if another one is in the works. They'll start at their 49-yard line. Tuggle tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Jesse Tuggle read that one right out of the receiver's break and denied it.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up 2nd down. Stays in the pocket, stopped at the 47. Bailey was in on the tackle. It'll be 4th down.
Oh, here I come, kicker. Here I come.
Martin takes the long snap and punts it away. Let the punt bounce for a touchback.
Owen Barker saw his kick go squirrely on him for a touchback. Tough luck.
The Americans take the field, and their running game hasn't generated much other than a big play here or there. We'll see how they fare as we start at their own 20-yard line. Stoutmeyer tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Charlie Stoutmeyer knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
For the 3rd time today, he gets enough of that pass to force it incomplete.
Well, at this point, Dan, why do you keep trying to throw through him? That's very risky.
Moon throws the pass, and it's tipped incomplete.
Charlie Stoutmeyer knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
3rd down for the time. Pryor catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Federals in command of this one, 34-10.
Down. Set. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Moon throws a heater, and the reception's made at the 36. Brought down hard at the 43. That will bring up 1st down.
Watch out. Watch out. Bro.
Stoutmeyer tips it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Charlie Stoutmeyer came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
I mean, he's just unconscious out there. And a couple of those batted balls were almost intercepted.
Dan, you can't coach that. He has rare instincts and incredible hand-eye coordination.
Moon zips it to the left sideline, and it's complete at the 43, and he's stopped right there.
Watch your side! Watch your side!
Hickenlooper makes the catch on the right sideline, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
You ain't forgetting anybody today, are you? Hey, man, I don't...
Moon zings it to the right side, and it's caught at the 32. Finally stopped at the 29. Thomas gets the call on 1st down and heads left, dragged down at the 21.
Dan, they eat up some major yards on that run. This is a well-prepared rushing game.
Well, Peter, credit his speed coupled with the great blocking that he got, and that ensured he had room to run.
They are the total package.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a 2nd and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Glover penetrates and makes the stop at the 22.
No, no, no! Not today! No, sir!
We gonna be in your face.
Thomas will get the carry on 3rd down and gets well past the markers for a first.
Thurman Thomas took advantage of some really good blocking there. They opened up a hole.
And he's able to cross the line and get a bunch more without really much resistance.
And that's what the O-line gets paid for.
Peter, they did what they needed to do, and they squeak it past on the 1st down line.
Yeah, he knew what he needed to do, and he done did it.
How eloquently put.
Thank you.
Bull will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up 2nd down. Pryor catches the heater left sideline, and that's a touchdown.
Irving Pryor can't believe he's this wide open.
The coverage simply does a disappearing act.
That's a magic trick the defensive coordinator needs to retire.
This guy has earned his team big points today. That's why he's such a key player.
Yeah, he knows how to make himself available in that part of the field, scoring his second touchdown of this contest.
It's good. Obiangelu kicks it away. Little fields the kickoff at the 11. Tackled at the 37.
Floyd Little took a kick that wasn't so hot and burst through the defense for a big gain.
The Federals have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive that starts at their 37-yard line. Campbell bulldozes right of center and maybe picks up one on the play.
Earl Campbell didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. Well, I guess the defense had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
Campbell is at the 50. Campbell chews up 14 yards, and that brings up first down. First down, two receivers to the left. Wallace takes him down back at the 49.
Brad Wallace targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the backfield, and they had a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front, Dan, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up. Campbell carries it for the fourth straight time and runs into traffic, stopped at the 48. Graham throws this one over the middle, and it's complete for a first down and a whole lot more.
This game's getting uglier. Nice catch, man. Let's
First down, tight end to the left.
Down. Sit.
Campbell goes right up the middle and gets the first and more, and he's in for the touchdown.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, while he's used to being in the end zone, this is a great day even for him.
I love it. What a player.
Shot is back for the point after. Grayson on the hold.
Let's stop it right here. Let's stop it right here.
Here's the point after, and it's good. Shot kicks it off. Pryor fields it way back at the 8. Hammered down at the 29.
Woo-wee! You flattened his ass! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
The Americans passed well last time out. We'll see if they stick to the passing game as they start this drive at their own 29-yard line. Thomas loses one on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Chris Holloway read that play perfectly and makes the tackle behind the line, pushing them back a few yards in the process. Great effort.
That's his second tackle so far. Thomas catches the hard throw, and he's looking for room. Flag down on the play. Let's get the call.
Neutral zone infraction on the 5-yard penalty. Repeat, second down.
LeBaron Tippins had crossed the plane made by the tips of the football on that last one, so he got the call for a neutral zone infraction.
2nd and 6 from your American.
Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete for a gain of 3 yards.
Ronnie Bull had a defender playing him close, but shook him at the last moment. You can't coach that.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
36 yards.
Down. Set. When you come back, all you gonna see is me. Spread.
Thomas snags the dart right sideline, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Eric Kelly just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But, you know, Dan, the only thing that's going to grow is his team around.
Defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. Moon fires this one over the middle, and they convert the big 4th down play. Pryor hauls in the pass, and Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's caught at the 47, pushed out at the 45.
Down! Set! Off you want, check, great!
Morton catches the left sideline and tries to get free. Finally stopped at the 32. Kelly brings him down behind the line at the 35. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Marcus Curtin shows he's all thumbs here. Ooh, the ball just bounces out of his hands. That was ugly.
That's a good example of how he's not yet reached his full potential.
First drop pass of the game for him, and his quarterback hopes it's his last.
Here we come!
Moon rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 24. Finally stopped at the 22. Haynes with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Down! Set!
Thomas catches it in the flat, and he's short of the markers. They will forfeit the ball on downs. The Federals take the field and will probably look to take time off the clock. They'll start at their own 25-yard line. Campbell gets yet another carry for the day and barely picks up the 1st down.
Dan, they eat up some major yards on that run. This is a...
The Americans are challenging the spot of the ball.
As we watch the replay here, look for where the ball is when he's tackled. Remember, all he needs is one knee to be down. He's down there, and I think the spot is going to change. Let's listen to the ref.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The Americans will not be charged with a timeout. 2nd down.
Campbell gains 10 yards on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Set! Switch! Black! 22! Switch!
Campbell has his number 12 on 2nd down and heads wide right, brought down hard at the 49.
2-minute warning.
Come on, D. Know where he runs. Dig in.
And the Americans take their 1st timeout. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. And the Americans will take a timeout. That's their 2nd. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:53. Little takes it off the toss. The Americans take a timeout. That's their final one.
Nick Park brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the 1st.
He's done his part defensively, and now he's racked up his 10th tackle.
Dan, it's all about closing speed at the linebacker position, and he's got it.
Barker gets the ball and punts it away. Tackled at the 15.
You guys don't want to deal with me in the open field.
The Americans will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:40. Thomas makes the nice catch and is at the 20. Second down and less than a yard.
Set. Watch the screen.
Moon throws a bullet to the flat, and it's complete at the 23. Runs out, and that will stop the clock at 1:10. That will bring up first down. First down, the clock is stopped at 1:10.
Watch the counter. Watch the counter. Spread.
Haynes makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Julian Haynes turned his hips to get into position and tipped that ball away. Solid coverage.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. The offense just cannot get the ball past the reach of these defenders.
You're right, Dan, and that's been one of the big stories of this game.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Third down, the clock is now at 58. Bull grabs the fastball over the middle, and he will be well short of the markers. The clock continues to wind down. That will bring up fourth down. Moon throws a bullet, and it's caught at the 47, and he's stopped right there. It will be first down. Moon spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive.
Counter. Watch counter. Spread.
Third down, the clock is now at 8. And that is going to do it for this one. The Federals come out on top, 41-17. With that, let's look back at some of the plays that made the difference in this one. That was an exciting game. So let's not waste any time in getting to the highlights in our post-game show. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Campbell would find an opening here, and he was off. That set up a 37-yard field goal. The Federals moving ahead big and now lead by 24. Answering right back, the Americans on offense at the 14. Pryor ran a terrific route here and was able to pull this one in. A 14-yard touchdown for the home team. Midway through the fourth, the Federals winning by 17. Campbell is going to take this one right up the gut, and look at the burst he gets into the secondary, and there he goes. They have opened it up and now lead by 24. The Federals, late in the fourth quarter, Campbell would let his big old offensive line pave the way on this one. Unfortunately, they could not capitalize on the play, and that will do it. The Federals serve up a blowout, 41-17. Let's wrap it up by congratulating our 2K Sports player of the game.
Earl Campbell showed us exactly why he's a legend. What a performance, and I have no doubt that this isn't the last time he'll showcase his talents. We'll be hearing much more from this guy as time goes on.
For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.